Hello, I'm Toycat, and I can't be the only one with destructive tendencies, right? I mean, I see the appeal of break rooms, I love the idea of just destroying things, even watching fire consume stuff is so interesting to me, but this isn't healthy to do in the real world all the time, and so I figured I would try one of the Minecraft maps which caters to this very need. I mean, sure, this week we have the brand new weapon expansion ranged, or hacker base, or even craftable farts, yes for real, but today I figured I would try out TNT expansion, a brand new map which launched literally this week and which has 0 reviews. And so how are you meant to know? Is this a good map? Is it worth £4.19 or $5? I mean, the answer's usually probably not, but let's find out, because I like the idea of making giant holes in my world, and if you're a fan of giant holes too, just remember to subscribe to the channel. Most prospective partners will actually say, hey, are you subscribed to Toycat? And if you don't say yes, they know that a fire is coming your way, and so make sure you subscribe for, I don't even know what the point of these videos are. Let's just buy the map, and let's see what TNT expansion has to offer me. So in case you're thinking, doesn't this sound a lot like those free mods or add-ons for Minecraft? Why would anyone pay for it? To try and entice you into the deal and to meet minimum marketplace requirements on selling add-ons, this also comes with a world filled with actually somewhat nice builds that will be reduced to rubble soon, and it also has kind of, oh, this is fun, it's got a little animation for a dude right here, and yeah, you actually have to buy the TNT to get the various tiers. So if I want to get Lucky Block TNT, it's an emerald. If I want to have the critter TNT, it's a feather, and if I want great TNT, it's coal, and so on and so forth. So let's take the coal from this chest, and let's get some blast protection armor on, and let's do this, shall we? So here's the fun comparison. On the right here is some TNT. On the left here is a great TNT. You know what? I'll be the judge on whether that's really true. And you can't actually light this on fire. Does it have to be lit a different way, maybe? Oh, you just have to punch it normally. And then, oh god, it lights way faster, but it gives you an explosion, which is about double the size of that of TNT. Man, that is enjoyable. I mean, come on. I mean, even though I know there's gonna be some people that are like, no, this isn't me too, Toycat. But no, it is really fun to look at something that someone's put a lot of work into and be like, well, I deem it not to be important anymore. And just be like, yeah, it's gonna be gone. Oh god, that's BNT. I should have realized what that would entail beforehand. Okay, you know what? That's a dumb joke, but I like it. But like, yeah, I hope this doesn't put me on any terror watch lists, but there's just, I totally see the appeal of like, yeah, a giant explosion placed here would sure be enjoyable, right? Speaking of things that are enjoyable, let's try some new TNT traps, some dynamite bundles, and let's see how these ones go. So I'm assuming this is like a mine where if you step on it, oh god! Okay, that was a huge, for a TNT trap, that was huge. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna maybe detonate that with some bees, or, okay, you know, it doesn't really work so well for solo. A little bit of a missed opportunity. Instead, I'm gonna try dynamite out, because I'm assuming that has a longer fuse than TNT. And then in exchange, it's just TNT of a longer fuse, unless you use the dynamite bundle, in which case it's exactly the same, but, oh yeah, it does, oh my god. You can see the foundations on which they built the map based on this. Like, clearly this dirt can survive it for some reason. That is fascinating. I need to go to the top of one of these buildings just to make some beautiful TNT destinations now. But it's pretty weird because, you know, video games always have this, like, kind of inherent, you will do things that you shouldn't do in real life kind of vibe to them. Sometimes it's shooting, you know, people, which you shouldn't do at any stage in real life, I guess. Unless the government tells you to do so and you wear a fun uniform. But like, you know, you shouldn't be shooting people is generally an agreed upon fact. I'm gonna fill this place with the mega TNTs, and then I'm gonna detonate it using the dynamite bundle. I don't know how any of this works. I'm just gonna go stand on the balcony and hope that I don't notice what's happening right here, because I'm sure everything's gonna be, oh, absolutely fine. Oh my god. Oh yeah. This is a map that is made to stress. Oh, your computer's ability to play Minecraft. And I think the explosions might still be going off. So yeah, that was enjoyable, I guess. You know, again, it really is the sort of thing where, like, if you admit it, you know, you're seen to be, like, weird. But, again, all of these games are catering to our needs to do dumb things we definitely shouldn't do in the real world. And rather than, you know, like, shaming ourselves for it, shouldn't we be like, okay, yeah, it's fine. Just make sure you're doing it a healthy way, you know? Okay, here we go. I lit 3 TNTs, or dynamites, sorry. And I'm gonna witness and enjoy this feeling as it probably blows up a car or two. Actually, can we blow up cars? We better be able to. I feel like cars are just asking to be destroyed. I mean, this is Toycat's way of helping out the environment. Just a little bit of dynamite here and there. And then boom. And then, oh my god, real boom. How did it kill me from that distance? And more importantly, how did the car survive just fine? This isn't what I want to, oh, this is the exact opposite of what I was going for. Anyway, so I'm going to try extra hard to blow up this one. And then I'm also going to get an especially long distance, because apparently that is essential. And this time, I should be fine, I think. Only one way to find out. Man, it really does tease you of the wait time here. Oh, yeah, that's... Minecraft literally can't update fast enough, and the cars have no idea how to deal with it. I like it. I mean, I don't like the cars. You can see how they're very broken and glitchy and clearly not intended for this. But I like the concept. So yeah, we're going to spawn another Boom Boy, and we're going to rank up as far through his tiers as we humanly can, just to see what happens at the end. To answer my own question, there is something new called Gargantuan Tnt, and you know, I can't help but be curious as to what that's going to result in. And then there's another tier above that, which has Galactic Tnt, Inferno Tnt, and Volcanic Tnt, and we need to find out what all of those are about. So yeah, at this point, even though there are no explosions presently happening, something about what's happened has caused some form of frame rate issues, so keep that in mind as you go on here. And also, it has to be worth mentioning that this little church-looking building is going to be my next target for, I guess, a ton of Galactic Tnt at the same time. I mean, also, is this really a church if there's a sports car in the base of it? You know what? Fine, sure. We're going to put one Galactic Tnt there, we're going to punch it, and we're going to get in the car and drive away as fast as we can. Oh god, this is not working the way I wanted it to. Okay, I'm probably fine. I'm probably A-okay right now. Because it's Galactic Tnt, it's going to take a lot longer to explode. And that was actually incredibly underwhelming, I think. Yeah, I mean, that looks exactly like the size of the hole we had for other ones. Why is there a sports car on the second floor of this church? What statement are they trying to make about the Catholic Church? Okay, new plan. We're going to use Volcanic Tnt. Because, I mean, it's got to do something interesting, right? Otherwise, it wouldn't have a cool name like Volcanic Tnt. Okay, well, that is actually incredibly boring. I was so hyped, I was like, ooh, we're gonna form a volcano? No. So Inferno Tnt is my last hope. Again, this is $5 worth of TNT I'm exploding right this second. I'm hoping it gives me something worthwhile. What's it gonna do for me? Is it gonna blow my mind away? Maybe even blow me away physically. I'd accept that at this point if that... It just spawns in a ton of mobs. Okay. Well, that's not exciting. A ton of nether mobs, to be precise. That's not exciting. The only thing exciting about it is now we finally have some targets to get rid of with my Galactic Tnt. You know, I wish TNT was a bigger strategy in Minecraft. Like, you should totally be like, oh, there's too many mobs around, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do the only thing that I think is logical. And did I die? It doesn't look like I'm dead yet, but I apparently am. Let's watch. How did that piglin survive, but I didn't? That's what I want to know. So yeah, as you can see, everything goes into extreme slow motion. This isn't the video being slowed down. This is real how my Minecraft is running. And yeah, so the way I would describe this map is it has 17 types of TNT. A lot of those TNT types are the same, but just more or less powerful or different form factors. And also, it will make your Minecraft lag, because what else do you expect? Wait, we have to leave this map in style, so I'm going to put some Galactic Tnt all around this mine, and I'm going to trip it, and then as you're going to see, some beautiful things are going to happen. Yeah, look at this. This is what I call beautiful things. It's also definitely an act of domestic terrorism, but let's try not to think about that one too hard. Oh! See, it's so interesting the way Minecraft has to, like, catch up. Oh, yeah. We've got the loading bar of doom now. Okay. So, yeah, very satisfying, to say the least. But the interesting thing about this map is it's not the only one on the marketplace trying to sell you what is basically the same thing. Here's more TNT, here is TNT++, here is craftable TNT, here is another map also called craftable TNT, but it's supposedly different. Here is TNT+, not plus plus, just plus regular, special TNT plus, extra TNT, the TNT game, TNT. Long story short is there are so many maps that are trying to sell TNT because it's not just me that has this desire to explode things, it is people everywhere. By the way, let me just point out, there are 52 new maps which came out in just this last week alone. Next week, there will likely be another 50 maps. And so many of these maps have similar premises to each other, let alone maps from weeks before. And I feel like, yeah, if a TNT thing, which is just an add-on which has been done many times before, comes out, isn't that kind of just taking up slots and sales for either one of those existing maps, which might have done it better, or for someone to actually try out a brand new map? I mean, we joked about Rat in the Kitchen. Apparently, Rat in the Kitchen really is one worth trying. It made the staff picks for this week, alongside, by the way, another one I made fun of, Stonks. And so, you know, I feel like having some better curation might make some sense in there. Every map at least shouldn't be an exact clone of an existing one, because there are some formats that are just very popular and working. And I think that, again, you need to have one of two systems when you have something like the marketplace. You either need to say laissez-faire, everyone can do whatever they want, any individual Minecraft user can share their maps on the marketplace, and, you know, let the market decide which the good ones and the bad ones are. Or you can say, no, that's a terrible idea, we don't trust most Minecraft users, which is, I think, not necessarily a great stance to take. And you can say, oh yeah, we don't trust most Minecraft users, so what we're going to instead recommend is that only the very best maps make it through, only ones that are doing something unique that we think, yeah, someone will want to pay for that. And so, by the way, just to finish up and say the worst bit about this, it's the fact that you don't even need to pay for any of those many dozens maps doing the TNT thing, because this free add-on by Lasocar XD will give you 32 new types of TNT, and obviously there's a ton of downsides of free maps, but, like, you know, wouldn't it be better if this, you know, because look how fun all of this looks. There's 20 times TNT, there's 50 times TNT, there's 100 times. Look at the insanity you start to get at 500 times. But yeah, the fact is that there are a ton of things out this already, and instead of encouraging this sort of stuff to just be remade but for profit, wouldn't it be cooler if new things were being tried out and, you know, at least refining the concept was a thing being tried out? Maybe that's just my opinion. You know, if you can download a free add-on, you can support people that way. If you want to support maps and interesting things in the marketplace, always be cautious of a map with 0 reviews that sounds a lot like one that already exists, is I guess what I'm saying. Or if you're not very price sensitive anyway, maybe you should just download the Craftable Fart expansion and see what goes on. I mean, look at it. You can see how they do in fact craft farts. Actually, no you can't. There's no farts in any of these pictures. Eat bowls of beans, pop farts for loot. You know, this is at least interesting. It's different. It's unique. Am I right? Okay, thank you for watching. Goodbye.